Hello, Jen Jen. How you doing tonight, kiddo? How's everybody doing tonight? Oops, just putting my boot on here and felt weird. I think it's just because it was cold. Oh, hello, kiddo. How you doing? Hey, pretty girl. Oops. So it is another chilly night. You sleepy, kiddo? Do you want to go up front? Oops, let's open the gate for you, kiddo. You want to come this way? Mallory will be here in just a minute. I hear a goat talking to me here. Uh-oh. The gate's frozen, Jenna. There we go. Hey, Edna. Use me, kiddo. You coming out, kiddo? Oops. Where's Annie at? Is she walking? You going exploring? Yeah, you crunching the ground. Yeah, it is cold out tonight. There's Maisie over there. He's hanging out in the dark, kiddo. Hey, Lena, how's it going? Lena says hi, Edna. You want to come inside? You want to come say hi to the pigs? Edna had a little bit of a run-in with the pigs today. You coming, kiddo? Hi, Mallory.
Notice except you left her by herself.
Why?
She was with the pigs. What's going on up there?
Are you coming in to say hi, Edna? Nope. She looked in and then decided against that. Well, she changed her mind.
You know you're live, so right?
Yeah.
Okay, you just were waiting.
Oh, sorry.
Pumpkin.
So Mallory's here, in case you didn't notice.
I think we can switch if you want.
No, it's fine. We are both tired tonight. I blame Mallory. But yeah, that is our little...
I know it's so cold.
I know, I did not get to start the fire today. Hello. I have firewood out there. I need to get the fire starters because I'm not skilled enough to have, not prepared enough to have made the fire starting sticks.
Where you going, Pumps? Where you going? Cold on that floor, huh? I don't know if Fiona wants back in now. Where you going, Pumpy?
Choices must be made, right? Fiona. What'd you say?
I was talking to Pumpkin. I was asking her where she was going. If she was going to get a drink, or she was going to see you, or she was just unsure. She was going to go outside, maybe.
Oh, Alina got her calendar. She just had asked on the way home. I wonder if Alina got hers. She said, "Oh my God, you put so much work into it."
I did. Yeah, well, Ryan did too. Ryan definitely helped. So good. I hope that you like it. Yeah, I'm glad. It took a while to get there.
Yeah, well, I feel like everything's taking longer. I know we're in a very privileged world where Amazon often comes the next day. And so when you wait 5 days for Amazon, you're just like, what? What has happened to this world? It's the dark ages.
Yeah, it really does feel like the dark ages.
You're like,
hi, Fiona.
You want back in?
Look at that sad nose. Look at that sad nose.
Oh, you're in puppy prison? You want me to open the gate for you? But Alina says she absolutely loves it. Yeah, we are still waiting for the rest of the calendars to get here. We thought that they would be here the next day. When they did not arrive, they said that they had...
They said I would get it Monday at the latest, and then Ryan had to call today, so I made him call. So they got anxious about it. And then they were like, oh, hopefully we'll get it out today. And then I did not get a tracking number. over. So like, it went from you'll get them on Monday to maybe we'll send them out on Monday. So I'm feeling very forlorn about the calendar situation. So.
It's true, and you're tired.
Yeah, I'm tired, and I'm really upset about the calendar situation. Like I worked really hard on those, and it's caused me a lot of stress. They're not to arrive. And FedEx, like I hate FedEx. FedEx ruins everything.
Hold on. I think we should quit. Someone just said bacon, and I feel like we should just call off,
everything.
The whole thing. Let's just shut down. They have defeated us. Oh wait, now Huck Finn showed up and said pork chop. I feel like we pork chop. So now we officially should closing down the sanctuary. We really appreciate everyone's support, but now that some idiot said something mean, I feel like we should just shut this down. We've lost clearly. Alina says, I love the one about the roosters having complex relationships that include friends with benefits.
You're not supposed to be looking ahead, Alina. You're supposed to wait and have a surprise. Yeah. But yeah, I asked Ryan. Ryan actually didn't think I should put that in there, but I was like,
I said that?
The friends with benefits.
I did?
Yeah, I asked you about it, and you were like, but they do.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Fact, if you don't know this about chickens, so roosters are not fully monogamous, but they almost always have their top girl or their bottom bee, however you want to call that. While they will hook up with all the other ladies, they have one that's their girl. And so Elvis, our rooster, he had a girl that he courted and wooed her and won her over, and they were always together. And then he would hook up with Indy on the side. And so Beatrice was his main girl. Beatrice did not like Indy. And then Beatrice passed away, and then Indy took over as the main girl. So they definitely have side chicks. So friends with benefits.
Skylar Swift said, cute pigs, I have 2 Cooney babies. And then Trigger Happy says, this is entertaining as FUK. So
thank you. I think it was a compliment. No. Fiona wants to become a dogsicle, maybe? I don't
know. No, she's just wandering around. She just doesn't know what to do. She's like, why are people here to see the pigs? What's so splendid about them?
Too. Come cuddle. We're here to see you too. We need Daddy to throw your toy.
We need to get some white eyeliner for Fiona so that her eyes stand out. Because it just doesn't show
now
up.
She wants in the other side. She wants to throw a toy for her.
Yes, where is it? Here you go, kiddo.
That Daddy's not listening.
It doesn't even squeak. I'm
sorry that he's failing you. These cheeks,
I think Mira says you're so pretty.
She is a very pretty girl.
Yeah,
Fiona's been feeling better. I don't want to jinx her, but she seems like she's.
And yes, Fiona's the dog.
Yeah, I don't know. It also could be that in comparison to Odin, she seems a lot better since Odin had sudden back problems. But I really feel like she seems better, don't you?
Yeah.
She seems a little stiff when she walks, but she's running and playing and just zooming around, and seems really when the other day when Karen came, she was running around everywhere and just was so happy, and really seems like she's feeling better. So something that we're doing is working.
Skylar has one black and white Cooney and a brown and with black spots one.
Aww, cute.
And their names Chip and Cookie.
Aw, that's cute.
And Teresa says they are great animals, very smart. And Trigger Happy wants to know that we're not acting, that this is not a show that we are putting on here.
And we're what?
Says, please tell me this is not acting, and he says no disrespect. So I think he just wants to know if we're real, we are.
I'm gonna confess, the pigs are paid actors.
They are paid actors.
The pigs are paid actors. They are here pretending to cuddle. They're gonna leave as soon as we're done. As soon as we're done.
Sometimes they go on strike and they refuse to do their part.
Fiona's also a paid actor.
This is Charlotte.
The only ones who aren't.
And then that is Pumpkin, her mama, and that is
Those
Millie.
are their stage names, though.
Yeah, stage names.
Yeah, it's not their real names. They don't even give us their real names. They just come when we pay them.
Every day I have a new wife, like it's, the wife of the day. This is Mallory. Her real name is, Barbie. No, what is it? Tiffany. Your real name is Tiffany.
Yeah, that's true. I can tell them why my name is Tiffany.
So when I first started talking to Mallory,
yes,
she wanted to hint at something that I didn't.
I don't feel like it's a hint.
I didn't listen, but she sent me. If you haven't seen it, you should look it up. It is the Hot Crazy Matrix.
Hot Crazy Matrix. Yes.
Yeah, and it is a guy explaining like how you try to find your wife, and there's like these different ways they line up, and then when he is describing the area that you just like you avoid, like it is just
the hot crazy
and the danger zone, and he's like,
it's more acceptable to be more crazy as you get hotter,
and he's like, this includes redheads and girls named Tiffany and redheads. What was the other one? Girls named Tiffany and hairdressers. Yeah. And he's like, they are the hot and crazy, like you just want to stay away. And she sent me this just to kind of, like, ha. And
but also,
yeah. And
I've disclosed.
Yeah, like, and it is, it's interesting. Like, I have to say,
there's the wife zone, which is which is like hot but slightly less crazy. And then there's the unicorn, which doesn't exist.
Yeah. The unicorn is like the 10-10 area, which they did not age well when they came.
There is a reference that did not age well.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like, I don't think it was intended to be, derogatory. It was more like, I think.
Sawboss wants to know if you've seen the Javelinas.
The Javelinas? I have seen Javelinas.
Yeah, she lived in Arizona where they.
Arizona, in Phoenix, and there were Javelinas. And I saw some baby Javelinas. I was really worried about them though. They were alone.
At first, I thought it said javelins, and I was like, "What?"
It is spelled like that,
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh no, I know."
I know everyone was scared of them, and like they had this like reputation for being scary. But now, like I realize, like they're just pigs, and the only time they were ever scary is like they would walk around like with their babies or whatever. They would. I don't know if they were going to find food or because like people kept building out into the desert, and so you would get all these animals that like were having less and less space coming into the neighborhoods, and so they would like just walk around. And everyone was like, "Oh, it's so scary." And it's like, well, yeah, they got their families. Like, Mama Pig is gonna defend those babies. So, yeah, cute. So, yes, seen the Javelinas.
It's true. Casey,
why is Maisie running?
Why?
You'll see why Maisie's.
Would she run that way?
This way.
This way. Because she's Maisie. I don't know. Why is Maisie doing?
A goat or something.
She may have been. I don't see.
Maisie and Edna. Oh, that was one of the videos.
Oh yeah, I gotta post that.
Yeah, they were playing headbutt together, and it was hilarious. It was like very stressful. I know Maisie has grown up playing with someone who has horns, so, like she knows her way around horns, but like her eyeball is just like so close to those horns. But her and Edna were like headbutting, and it was really cute. Maisie was like really excited to have someone to play with, and Edna seemed like really happy to have someone to like play headbutt with. So who knew Maisie was gonna be the the little buddy. We gotta get some horn on horn action. Good job. I don't know if we want that to happen.
It's like
their horns are shaped very differently.
I keep wanting to read. Casey said the hot crazy stuff is sexist.
It is, but it's just funny. I mean, I don't think that we don't follow it.
I don't. It's not words that we live by. Would you say?
Not words that we live by. But
oh, and Alina's.
You make one for guys though. That is the cute rich. Or like attractive and rich, so it's like you can be less attractive the richer that you get. So it evens out in terms of I think like.
I mean, that is definitely how I got you with my rich lifestyle, my
But you're hot, so
I
that's
appreciate
the other thing
that.
is you can be really hot
and
have no money.
I got no money,
so
you know.
You got no money, but you're hot, so it worked out. And you got, I feel like having cute animals is also like part of the hotness, so it factors in.
Alina is sharing a story about she saw a video on YouTube about a guy who's living in his car because he ended up homeless after his wife died, and he was living with his pig and his dog in the car, and they ended up having to take the pig to a sanctuary, and they were helping him out, but he was very sad about this, as I can well understand.
Is this like currently happening?
I don't know. I don't know if it was new or.
Well, I'm asking Alina.
Yes.
I want to go help this guy.
And now Alina is
cry about this.
Commenting on our shopping trips to Paris that I take you on frequently.
Oh yeah, those. No, I'm
so Nola saw that as well.
Now about this guy. I'm glad that they went to a sanctuary, but that would be rough to live in a car with a pig.
It'd be rough to live in a car, but add a pig to it.
A pig and a dog. I mean, you carry that pig. Outside thing. Oh my gosh. That's so sad.
It is.
If I died, would you just be living with all the animals in your car?
I mean, I would hope that I would still be in the house here, but maybe Charlotte and I would live out in the car.
But just in the driveway.
Alina says she can email you a link to the story. I don't know if that's a good idea. As someone who lives with Mallory and watches her get sad about things, and she used to watch really sad stuff at night.
Well, the algorithm would send it to me, and I would watch sad animal videos.
Hey, Heather.
Every night. And then Ryan would be wanting to cuddle up with me and have a nice evening, and I would just be so sad and depressed. Yeah, email me a link.
No, yeah, and if you forget for a while, that's all right.
Well, if he needs help actively, then I'd like to know. It's a happy ending. It sounds like it was a happy ending, maybe.
Let's hope.
Okay. Bring his car here. Move here in the sanctuary.
Nola said, oops. Casey started, sorry, I missed it. Says, I love animals. Wish I could open a sanctuary like you guys. And then George said, word of advice, don't do it unless you have a rich uncle. Which,
that's really true advice that we did not follow. And I wish that, it's funny because I always thought that about people like you. I assumed when I saw your videos that you had family money or something. I was oh, someone must be helping them, and it's nope, we're just really poor. And I used to think that about sanctuaries, and then I met other people that are in sanctuaries, and it's there's one that I know that I think. So the situations that I've seen that were very financially well off was the husband works a job that makes a lot of money, and then the wife gets to stay home and run the rescue or whatever.
That's so sexist.
I'm doing that by yourself? Well, I'm just saying of what I've seen.
Gotcha.
And I'm doing that by yourself. I know, there's no way. I don't know how these women do it. I really, really am astounded by the women that run a sanctuary alone. So I could not do it. But in those situations, I've seen people that are not worried about money.
Nola said, my wife and I have 7 pigs and they live inside with us as well. You guys, you all are awesome.
You're awesome. I love that. 7 pigs is a lot. That's a lot of pigs, living inside.
Hopefully it is a bigger house than ours, because our house is tiny.
Our house is 1,000 square feet, so we don't have much space, but that's okay. This dog bed, though, just FYI, I don't know, you could say what her name is for the person, or maybe I just forgot, that has 7 pigs.
Oh, Nola Bronco, but...
So, this dog bed, the pigs destroy everything. Any bed that we've given them, they destroy at some point. Ryan got this, and it's, supposed to be, a human-sized dog bed, and it has lasted so long, and they love it, and it was, I really don't want to jinx it, but it is like so sturdy and durable. So I don't know. Something to look into. I don't remember. I mean, I don't know what it's called because you bought it, but
I was just thinking how, like, whenever there's like a story or something that you hear about, it is very much like if you give a mouse a cookie, because like
I love that story.
if you give Mallory something new to like trigger her, like, what is it? I was gonna say wormhole, but it's not wormhole.
Hyper focus.
What's it called? Like you'll say like my new
Hyperfocus.
Not rabbit hole.
Hyperfocus.
Hyperfocus. Isn't there like a word that you always use? Like something hole. Pigeonhole? No. Okay. feel like I'm on the spot here. But I feel like that's what happens. I feel like that's what happens. Like you'll be like, "What? I want to know every person who's ever been in this situation, and I will spend the next 4 years researching it."
4 years. I mean, it means also the next 48 hours straight researching
Yes,
it. But
yes, that's what
I become extremely emotionally invested and cry. And
Is there something reference to squirrels? No.
Speaking of, we need to make the Chewy petition.
Okay, but squirrel had to do with Chewy petition. That.
I mean, squirrel is like often referenced in terms of people getting distracted by things.
I'll think of it, but it'll be after we get off, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's." So.
I just feel really bad for this guy living in the car with his pig.
Yeah. Nola Bronco says we have child locks and everything. Our tree is up on a tree. Oh, a tree is up on a stand. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, I remember Millie used to always destroy the tree, like, and just like get into it. Like I have videos. I need to find those videos of Millie just destroying the tree.
7 pigs.
And all tables are secured to the walls. Yeah. Yep, that makes sense. Like that's
person pigs.
Like it's like that just is like exactly the kind of thing you do when you have pigs, and it makes sense.
Yes, like that is like exactly. That's someone who knows what it's like.
Yeah, like if someone walks in your house and they see this kind of gate that looks like it's like an outdoor, made gate. No one's like, "Oh, do you have kids?" They're like, "Oh, you got pigs." Like you just know you need something.
Something above a baby gate, like because plastic baby gate is not enough.
Yeah.
Maybe when they're little, but no.
Not even when they're little, because I mean, I had like the baby gates, and Mama Pumpkin would just lift them up.
I mean, why not?
And then Charlotte would escape.
Guidelines.
So
she would let her baby escape.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had seen Pumpkin and baby Charlotte together. That'd be so cute.
Yeah.
She was such a good mama.
It was an interesting time. I was gonna say, so yeah, if you're still wanting a last minute calendar, they should. The rest of them should arrive soon, and we will be shipping them out as soon as they get here.
Today,
yeah.
So, well, it was supposed to be last week.
Yeah.
And then the last box got damaged in transit, so they were supposed to send me the final, reprint them, and send the final box today. And then I don't know, that's delayed, but so it literally should be here any day now. So there will be more calendars to mail out.
Yeah, and if you want to join us, we haven't been advertising it very well, but on Christmas Eve, we do our reading of the night before Christmas on Life with Pigs.
Yeah, if you
want at Life with Pigs. If you want to read along, you can order a copy of the book on our lifewithpigs.com, or you can donate, or you can sponsor an animal for Christmas for a friend or family, and we will send them out ASAP. But
yeah, I'm checking every day for any sponsorships. So
we need to make the event maybe we don't. Maybe we just tell people, since like it seems like when we make an event, it doesn't. It's like less people end up seeing it.
We make an event.
All right. But yeah, so we will be live on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok if they haven't banned us for, our gambling habits. So yeah, so that is some interesting information there to share. But yeah, we could definitely use donations.
Yeah.
This has not been the most fabulous year
No.
of donations.
Nope, it has not.
It has been a little bit of a
Very rough
rough
year.
one in terms of spending and not as delightful in terms of raising.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's been a lot going out, and
yeah,
there's been a little more going out and a little less coming in.
and, you know, fortunately we do have the pig's crack habit under control. So.
Oh my God! Stop talking about that in our live.
Oh yeah, that's right. Grace is back. Would you ever go to schools and educate children about farm animals? Yeah, we have done some of that, and we've had some come here, and it is definitely something that we are open to doing again, or, you know, like if we were to get invited, you know, like sort of, it always depends on the situation, because a lot of the times, Helena said the drug habit is a big one, Melly. Uh, a lot of the times, it's hard.
That's why she's so chunky.
Yeah, that's true. She needs to get heroin chic.
Alina's a bad influence on you.
Grace says we can do a TED Talk. I like that. But yeah, no, like the fear is always when you get invited to a school that they really just want a petting zoo. Yeah. And that's definitely, you know, not what we do. You know, like our animals are definitely just themselves. And so there's no, you know, what is it? A controlled behavior reinforcement or anything. Like they just do what they do. You know, I mean, obviously they live in the house and they live with us, but you know, they.
Well, but where they're not like petting zoo animals, I think are just very much used to having to do
What it is that they have to do.
It's like they're forced to do and don't really have like a lot of autonomy, and so
yeah,
I think kids are kind of used to that. It's like
yeah,
they don't know where they're gonna go, but also we just don't want to be in a situation where we're like bringing animals just for like people to use for entertainment. So we only go if there's like an opportunity to do some education or some, you know, talking, and that it's going to be like a non-stressful environment for the pigs. And not that, you know, any schools have like intended anything negative by it. I think there's just sometimes not like really the setup to do kind of what we hope to do. And then someone I think has heard about us taking animals places, because I get random people asking if we can bring animals there and if we can like pay for us to do that, and I'm like, well, we only ever bring one at a time, and only if there's an opportunity to like, you know, I kind of explain, and then I usually don't get any response after that. So I think they're just looking for like a petting zoo.
Hey, Ambika, I just want to ask too, is that your name or is the whole thing your name? I just want to make sure I say it right, but like I can't tell if there's a first name and a last name. So let me know what you want me to call you, and I will ensure I try to remember that from night to night, since you seem to be here quite a bit. I know those cheeks are intense, Charlotte.
How has she gained so much weight?
I mean, that's a question that I've been asking myself about myself. So.
That's true. Well, I know. We let ourselves go.
Jeez, slow down with the that's true.
No, I'm saying for both of us, like, we let ourselves go, you know?
Yeah.
But it's because I've been feeding them and I fed them more.
Yes.
It's just it seems like so little. It's like hardly any that you feed them. But I guess they're out grazing all day, so they must just find stuff. Grace
is saying it is the holidays, so you know maybe that's
Charlotte. True. It is the holidays.
Charlotte is living it up.
It is the holidays.
Sorry,
I'm like. Got an excuse.
And Grace said, if you had to eat at a fast food place as a vegan, which one would we choose?
Subway.
Yes.
Burger King if you're going for like the real fast food.
Yeah. I mean, Chipotle is kind of fast.
Chipotle, for sure.
I mean, it should be fast. It's not fast in Williamsburg.
Subway's not fast either. Subway's like the slowest place ever.
And Mel is mentioning that there's a kangaroo petting zoo near them where they breed them for the purpose of being spectacles, and it's gross. Aww. Which does sound very gross.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Yeah, wow, that's in Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
Kangaroos. Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Well,
Yeah.
kangaroos aren't from Canada, just to clarify.
Yeah, it's hard. Like we definitely try to walk like a fine line with that because we
Thank
really
you,
don't want
Vlad.
to be a petting zoo, but then also like we like to bring our animals out to meet people, and people who maybe don't want to, wouldn't think to come on a tour get to meet them, and so the animals like to get out and meet people too. But we definitely have to like make sure that they're not getting like swarmed, or the people are being respectful, and so yeah, it can be a little
And
stressful.
Grace says Chipotle counts, and Grace also asked, "How do we feel about alpacas and llamas?" I think they're kind of punks, but no, I'm just kidding.
Which I think it's an alpaca that I was like, oh, I'm an alpaca. Didn't I say that?
I don't know.
I want a camel.
Yeah.
I saw Albert the camel. Albert the snow
You just
camel.
want camels in the house.
Like, oh my god. I love Albert. Like Albert has like a piece. Like I understand like how like our vet feels about Quincy, where she's just like, oh my gosh, like I just love him. Like he's like, I just saw Albert. And I know that video. If you haven't seen the video of Albert the camel that like goes inside, it's like cut in different places. And only as someone who's had cows in the house and like all sorts of animals in the house, like that camel's knocking things over left and right.
Oh yeah.
He's like walking through their kitchen, and it's cut different places. And I'm like, I know they cut out the part where Albert just knocks over.
Where everything is being destroyed.
But it's adorable, and who cares if Albert knocks stuff over? He can do that here if he wants to. But he sees snow and plays in the snow, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And he like loves all the goats, and like, oh, Albert, I love him.
Does Albert live on like a sanctuary?
I don't know. I mean, I think he rescues animals. Like, I'm not quite sure what.
Hey, vegan mom.
I'm not sure.
We are glad you caught us as well. Yeah, we've been trying to go live every night at 9. Like, we've been going like straight for like a week and a half, haven't we?
We've been live every night. Like, it's been in varying degrees of like lateness, but.
Alina says, "Is Albert the camel in the Dodo video?" I think so.
I think so. Yeah. Because when he's like, Albert, you're a snow camel, because Albert like was playing in the snow. That's what I say I called Jenna a snow cow. Because of that. And Huckleberry, a snow sheep, a snow donkey.
Hello, Fiona.
Fiona would like some love. Fiona feels like she should be in the video more. Fiona's been struggling with arthritis and with poorly behaved pigs.
The arthritis and dealing with poorly behaved pigs is a lifelong condition. Yeah. That is unfortunate.
Two separate, unrelated issues, but I just wanted
comorbidities, would you say?
Yeah, I just wanted to share Fiona's current plights. Her current complaint.
This is a first. I don't know if we need to add it to the bingo for Thursday, but it says Rosie O'Donnell. What? Yeah, like, and then put a pig symbol. So I don't know if that's like a new one that we have to add to the troll bingo card or not.
I mean, no.
And Grace wants to know, did you have animals when you came into the relationship? So yeah, the dogs she brought with her.
I brought 3 dogs.
She brought 3 dogs, and so that is. If you have not seen it, you can search for the Life with Pigs Bunch. We did like a remake of the Brady Bunch, and it sort of mirrors it in that I had 3 pigs, she had 3 dogs, and we all joined together. So
you should repost that. That was cute.
Mireille said, "Did you guys hear about the movie Good Boy? I think that's what it's called. But PETA featured it because there was a dog on there who wasn't mistreated. His dad directed, I believe. So, interesting.
Interesting. No, I've not heard of that. Oh, that's good. That's good. I feel like there's definitely been a trend towards people either just bringing like having their own dogs like be part of it, like, or I don't know. I feel like there's at least scenes. I don't know that it's definitely not everywhere, but it feels like people are being more conscientious of how animals are treated on the sex. I think there was just this like wild assumption that they were like treated wonderfully. Like I remember as a kid, being like worried about what happened to the animals that were like in the movies, and my mom was like, "Oh, they're probably like in a mansion, like, doing whatever they want," and it was like that made sense, and I just like believed it, and then I was like, we don't really know that at all. Like we have no. I feel like it's sort of this like thing that people say that gets like perpetuated, but that doesn't really have any like basis. And
Mel mentioned, and we should re-highlight. But yeah, if anyone hasn't got their free trial of Gaia and watch Finding Happy, you can definitely check it out. And
Gaia is the streaming service. They have a free week trial, so just remember to quit after a week, unless you want to keep it.
But yeah, so watch Finding Happy, and you can hear us talking about Jenna.
You can see several of our animals. Fiona is in
animals.
it. Fiona's in it.
So yeah, if you haven't checked that out, check that out. And I keep meaning to ask, Grace, where are you from? If you don't mind sharing, you definitely don't have to.
Fiona would like to go. Fiona's kind of cat-like about this.
I know Fiona like comes in and out and like.
It's like a cat.
Oh yeah, and Grace said that's like my question about Babe, where you just like wonder what happens to these animals. Like I remember always hearing that like the Mr. Ed, the horse, like the way they used to get him to talk was shoving carrots in bad places and stuff. But I don't know if that was true or myth. But yeah, who knows back then? I mean, I'm sure the standards of how you treat anyone that's not human was very lax. Well, even humans, it was pretty lax too. But and Grace is from Seattle, so nice.
It's much earlier there.
Yeah, that's true.
Fiona would like that.
Fiona, like I seriously.
But you love her and want her to be happy, so you'll let her back in, right?
I'm waiting for the like bark, you know.
Oh,
okay.
See, that's how you get mad at her for barking all the time, and then that's why.
Yeah.
Fiona, she just wanted the option. No, she's not.
And Grace has suggested that maybe our pigs could be extras in a movie someday. Charlotte does seem like a movie star.
They all do. They all have like a movie star quality. It would probably depend on what you like wanted them to do, though, because I don't know how good they are at following like specific directions.
Like if you wanted them to stand there and eat food, they would be down.
Charlotte's like, she's not really good at being bossed.
Yeah.
Charlotte does the bossing.
She would be really good though at bossing.
If you needed her to boss you around, Charlotte would be excellent at that.
Yeah,
no,
they are.
She's all the practice she needs to
definitely. Charlotte, especially, is definitely a diva. Like this is Charlotte's world.
Millie is too.
If you need someone to stand around looking semi-clueless, like lost, Millie is your actress.
Or plotting to take over the world.
Maybe. Hello, Unique Spirit. How's it going? What was I gonna say? I was going to joke inappropriately that I'm pretty sure the apes in Planet of the Apes were mistreated.
That's a joke?
Well, because it was the humans dressed as apes. So, yeah. Poorly placed joke. Don't look.
Sorry, I'm probably too tired to.
Yeah, you're too tired to not laugh appropriately to my joke. Unique Spirit says she would like to adopt one, but her German Shepherd might not be into it.
A pig or an ape?
Yes, one of the actors from the Planet of the Apes.
I think I might just fall over with them.
I know. What are we doing for Christmas? Grace would like to know. So we will be here. We will be live at 9
on Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Well,
on Christmas too.
Are we just gonna do 9 like on Christmas Eve? Okay, that works. Yeah. I was asking because I assumed, but and John Doe says that pig is smiling. Charlotte is a smiler. They do smile when they're sleeping. Is Millie smiling? I can't see her face. Pumpkin's got her wide eye.
Look at this foot. Look at this tiny, short little leg. Oh, I love the
That
short leg.
is a short leg.
She's got the shortest legs.
Millie, are you smiling? He's making your grumpy sounds, Char. But yeah, so it is 9:50 and Mallory is exhausted.
Oh, sorry, you're gonna say something about picking at her.
Yeah, she almost fell asleep before we went live.
Yeah, you had to wake me up.
I wake her
I lay
up.
down, like immediately fell asleep.
I want to address something, about Mallory and going live. She's very adamant that we get live at 9, but there is a lack of awareness of the time.
I remind you.
Yeah, but then as we approach 9,
if it's not 9, you're gonna be in trouble.
No. There's no punishment. No, but I mean, you'll be like, oh yeah, we're going live at 9, and then she starts to get ready. Usually at 8:59, and takes about 10 minutes to get ready, which is totally fine. But I don't think that she realizes that 1 minute.
There's some time blindness.
Yeah, a little bit of time blindness. But after 6 years, I'm acutely.
As if you don't have time blindness. You're the worst at it.
I'm just relaxed. I just go through life. Grace.
And then you have me to make sure you go to your appointments.
That's true. Oh yeah, I have an appointment tomorrow, don't I?
You do, and I put it on the calendar for you, and I set an alarm for it, and I'm trying to remember it.
Grace welcomes us to come on earlier if we'd like. So, hey Patrick, how's it going? Alina says 10 minutes is record time for a woman to get ready. Props, Valerie.
Exactly. Thank you.
She is
low maintenance.
I was gonna say she is a very low maintenance wife, and I appreciate that about her.
I mean, usually can be when you're outside all the time, all sorts of weather.
I mean, I did not know her back in her Scottsdale Princess days, so I can't speak to those.
You did. I moved here in my Scottsdale.
That's true.
Days. But that changed pretty quick. Let's just Sorry, I mean to.
Thanks, Patrick. Are we the same age, Mallory?
No.
No, I am 7 years older.
You are 7 years older.
Yeah.
Look, you see, wait, you gotta go look at the butt. Look at you missed it. She was scooting her butt down, she's sitting on Millie basically right now. I love when they're round.
Yeah.
What do you call that? A loaf position.
I don't know.
They're just kind of
I missed Charlotte's frog belly when she used to put her legs back and her legs front and be frog bellied.
There's some really cute positions that I've seen them in.
E.T. is here to say that, they look like my ex-wife.
Come back on Thursday.
Thursday
night at 9. I'm serious. We need you.
Yeah.
So put on your calendar Thursday night at 9. Come back and you just say that same thing, and you'll see why. But I promise it'll be a good time.
There's an additional Gracie here, and she would like one. I mean, yeah. Well, no, this is Gracie. This is officially IE.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to call Grace? I mean, I guess we've been calling her Grace. So
yeah.
That's her name.
Yeah. I've been better at keeping track of it. It's kind of like we have several animals who we misgendered. And then, or just were told the wrong gender at one point, and it's just so hard to get my brain around Sam.
So bad at it.
Sam is a girl,
the hardest time.
And Charlie is a girl.
But what happened is, so Ryan has troubles remembering the ones that we thought were boys but are actually girls.
Mm.
But what happened is it somehow, not only can he not remember them, it threw his brain off for everyone else's gender. So he starts randomly calling animals that there's never been a question the wrong gender. He'll just start calling Odin she, or Jenna he, just really
I've
bizarre.
never called Jenna he.
You've said he before.
To Jenna?
You just not, I'm not saying you meant it. I'm saying you just start saying the wrong gender for everybody.
I mean, I agree to that, but I do refer to.
It has thrown it has thrown your brain off so hard that no one.
I don't like change. As an autistic person, change is my least favorite thing. It can be something that the change is ideal, and I still don't like it to change. Like Mallory.
Initially.
Yeah. No, yeah.
And
it's
once
all.
you're on board with it, you're like, oh, this is.
Yeah, once it becomes the huge, like then it's fine because then it's the huge. I mean, depending on what it is. There's some things that just can never change. And I will literally, just start rocking.
You say that now. But yeah, Ryan does struggle with changes, especially like changes of routine. Once something becomes routine, it is basically like written in stone.
Like I hear the song by Ozzy or Black Sabbath changes, and I just lose it. That's how bad it is. So, but hey, Oceanside, yes, we are live again. Although we were just getting off, so that
I hate when people come right as we're about to get off. I'm like, oh.
I mean, you hate that they're here too late, not that they
Yeah,
can.
and then it's like I feel bad when I like stay, like hang out. And it's like,
So like it was pretty much the year before last, like when the autism came to light. Like your therapist, right, who first kind of like hinted like, hey,
I think that was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah. So yeah.
Who had never met you.
Yeah, just hearing you described.
You might want to consider that, maybe he's autistic. So, hey, it has to be true. And then we read a book and we're like, oh, yes.
And then like at one point, like, so I have like, what is it, a psychologist? Psychiatrist. And she's like, do you think you're autistic? And I was like, it seems to answer a lot of things. And she's like, no, I definitely think you are. And I was like, oh, okay.
You've had it agreed upon by.
There's been a plethora of professionals that have
decided.
Grace says I have ADHD. So Mallory is the ADHD. Yeah, just be on the lookout for your autistic, future significant other.
ADHD
and then immediately get in touch with us, and we can save you years of trouble.
We could. It's like they're very attracted to each other, but then like total misunderstandings of like everything.
Yeah. But yeah, it is rough getting like diagnosed late in life, where you realize how much of your life makes sense, and like all these things that so many things I just thought, God, I must be like really weird because no one else seems to like be this way. But
I mean, that's what I thought about you too. I thought you were just very like eccentric is what I would describe you. But now I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
I mean, like, there's many a strange thing about both of us, but Alina,
I've known about the ADHD since I was like in my early 20s, so so it's been a while. Like I'm pretty like solidly, understanding of that.
Now that you're in your late 20s, right?
Now that I'm in my late 20s, yeah.
And we have watched Love on the Spectrum, which. Oh, and Alina says, never diagnosed, but pretty sure she has, or she's sure she has ADHD.
I always like people who have ADHD. There's like this thing where we just find each other, and it's like those are like the people, like neurospicy people are like my people, so that would make perfect sense.
So question for you, Alina, and this is in no way pointing out something that Mallory does. Do you ever get really annoyed at someone for telling a full story, but then expect that they should listen to every detail you have to share to the point where you literally want to murder someone for like trying to explain something and then spend the next 2 hours explaining something? Grace was diagnosed in 2nd grade, so she whoops up all on you, Mallory, for length of understanding.
Well, it's good though. I mean, it's hard. Like girls have a hard time getting diagnosed, like when they're younger.
Grace says, "I can't listen to my boyfriend's stories. I get bored."
See?
Yeah.
It's just like you gotta like keep it moving, Like...
Manny's laughing, so there's your answer. Yeah, it is. It is so like it's so interesting, like because we're both this way. Like we both have things about the other that drive us out of our mind.
There's a huge overlap with ADHD.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of similarities.
But you definitely expect that they can totally handle you doing that thing, like
Basically. I just you really gotta keep stories moving with me.
You do.
I really can't. You gotta get the important things, and I'm very interested. I'm always interested in other people's stories, but I need it to be an action movie that's things are happening. We need to progress in that manner.
Yeah. Well, and you hate that I don't give all the details. You'll be like, oh, you never. No, it's not. But then you hate when I give too many details.
You do not give all the important.
I give the important ones to me.
Can we tell a story about the farmers markets?
Yeah, go ahead. It has come up many times.
A great example of what I mean, because it's sounding different coming from Ryan's mouth, but Ryan does not give important details.
Hold on real quick. Yeah, Manny's laughing and says he knows if he doesn't get it out quick, she's going to go mental or gone mentally.
Yeah, you just got to spit it out. Well, I talk fast too, and I know that's I'm just, trying to get to it. So I'll tell the story quickly if we're in an okay spot comments-wise. I don't want to.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so it's come up a few times. We're interviewing for a student intern to come out next semester, and one of the things we asked is to just propose an outreach event for the sanctuary. And so a few of them have suggested doing a table at the farmers market that is here every week, which is a great idea. And so it was a good answer to the interview questions. But it's come up a few times, and each time we've laughed because Ryan, in pre-sanctuary days, used to do lots of activism for animals, which included protests and things. And as he explained it, this was before I met him again, there was the farmers market in Williamsburg that happens weekly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's some allegedly humane local meat sellers or whatever, and so the public property started directly across from where the booths were, and so Ryan would stand there with some sign that showed what really happened to animals.
Well, it was there's a road down the middle of the farmers market, and the road is public property, and then right on the edge of the road is where they set up the booth. So it's I could literally stand in front of the booth,
right,
and be on public property.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
And so they tried to call the police, and because it was public, Ryan couldn't leave, and so Ryan was really not well regarded at the farmers market. So he stopped doing that, started the sanctuary. It's been a little while. Ryan did not share this information with me, even when I said, hey, I think we should get a booth at the farmers market. Ryan was like, cool, yeah, we should try that. Does not think to share the story with me. I fill out this whole complicated application, and then I sign it with my name. I say nothing in the application about Ryan. I get an email back eventually from the organizer that's hey, Mallory, I'm not sure that we, align with you and Ryan's mission for your organization. And I'm I didn't how does she know Ryan's name? And basically said, thanks, but no thanks. You can't come to the farmers market. And so I go to Ryan and I'm this is so rude. Why, did she look us up or something? And he's oh, well, yeah, it's because they used to call the police on me. It doesn't think to tell me before I go through all of this to tell me about what happened with the farmers market when clearly they're not going to let us come to the farmers market. So we are indefinitely not allowed at the Williamsburg. I mean, not us personally, but
we're a persona non grata.
As a sanctuary. So yeah, that was an example of Ryan not sharing important details.
It just didn't seem important at the time. Grace would like to know, do you have a hard time sitting through movies? And I'm not sure if that's directed at me or you.
Probably me.
Okay.
It depends. It depends on the movie. I mean, if I'm documentaries, I love documentaries, and so if I'm really into it, then yeah. But if it's just a movie that someone else wants to watch and I'm just watching it because they do, then yeah, I totally want to I'll be on my phone or doing other things to distract myself. So yeah, it depends. On my level of interest.
Yeah, I'll have to be I wanted her to watch one of my favorite movies, and she gets very I have since shared that her actually watching is part of the process of watching. She does really well upon request.
We watched all the Lethal
We have.
We watched Rocky 4. We watched Young Guns 2.
I don't know that you saw Young Guns 1 or 2. I feel
I saw it. Yes, I did.
You saw it enough to hope you never have to see it again, but you didn't actually watch.
Not my favorite. And we saw Thor.
Hold on, I want to share. Alina is hard at battle with someone that came yesterday, and they kept asking questions, but they were like kind of like weirdly worded in sort of a like abrasive language way.
Okay.
And so they came back tonight and said that, they were poorly treated. They were going to donate here. And because of that, they donated somewhere else. Like, it's
That's
funny.
a lot of drama. I had no idea. There's a lot of drama going on.
What happened to this phone?
What?
Is it? Oh, your phone just died. So there goes Instagram. But anyway.
Wait, who's on there? Was that Grace on there?
Yeah, your phone just died.
Why'd you let my phone die?
I didn't know it was going to. Why did you not charge your phone?
I did charge it.
Literally attacking me for your poor planning.
You're the one in charge of it.
My charge is 50%.
Well, Grace does have YouTube.
Okay. Well, hopefully she can join real quick. But yeah. So we had someone at one point, like basically like asked to call us and like wanted to know if we would like take a stand on abortion or something.
Yeah, that's what
and we're like, yeah.
I thought it was like a girl that was like wanted to like needed to have an abortion. It was like really like,
yeah, it was like really unclear,
on?
and so like they wanted to like talk to us, and they're basically like, we want to donate. We were gonna donate a lot of money, but you wouldn't
leave us like in their will, like something.
Yeah, and we're just like we're like an animal rights organization. We're not. Like, that's not, like, regardless of where we stand on it, it's, like, not,
Life with Pigs doesn't have a stance on that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like we don't take stance on things that don't connect to animals because it's hard enough to get people to care about animals without alienating them on, like, how we feel about, the jeans ad that whatever her name is recently made or whatever. It's like that's not.
But I mean, Life of Pigs is bigger than you and I, so they can sit there and ask us what our opinions are. But it's like we have a board, we have all these animals. You know, I mean, like Life of Pigs isn't just Ryan and Mallory; it's like personal, like things. So we're like, okay, we're not. Life of Pigs does not have a stance on that.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, like, if you want us to take a stance on who would we rather have dinner with, Barack Obama or Dick Cheney, we could, like, maybe share that, but I don't know that we would have an official Life with Pigs stance.
Yeah, on a personal level, but yeah, we're definitely not, going to say anything while representing Life with Pigs that would, imply that Life with Pigs has a stance.
But yeah, and it's like if you care about what we do and you want to donate, it doesn't matter what our stance is on an issue unrelated to what we do. So, yeah.
Well, it's also like I've had people who, like, donate and then they don't get, like, a thank you right away. Or, like, it's different because, like, if you donate on our website, like we have a thank you message that people get, but Facebook doesn't give you like that. You donate through Facebook, so it's not like direct. Like we can get a report like once a month, but it's not like you're, what I mean? It's not like you're our donor directly. And so I've had people get really upset that I didn't like send them this thank you like right away, and I'm like,
and you're like really good at sending thank yous.
So. I try to be, but yeah, but Facebook not. I mean, like. One, you don't get their, you don't get their email. Like, it's really, like, unclear. And so it's just, like, baffles me. Because I'm like, I've never donated somewhere for the purpose of getting a thank you. You know what I mean? Like, I used to donate to a lot of places before we became poor sanctuary people who have our own nonprofit to donate to. But, you know what I mean? Like, I never did it. I never thought, they didn't acknowledge me. Like, there was nothing in it for me, like, other than I cared about the cause, that they were doing. Like, that was why I gave money. And it's, like, so interesting to me that there's a good number of people out there that, like, care about the cause, but also really care that you, like, personally acknowledge them. And it's, like, that has nothing to do with my ability to save animals. Like, if I send you a thank you right away. So, I don't know. Sorry. It was just something that...
Soapbox. There you go.
Yeah. I've never gotten to really get that off.
She just needed to get that off her chest.
Yeah.
A little angst there.
Well, it's just frustrating because it's like just the two of us, like doing everything. Yeah. And I'm like, I am trying.
Well, like, best. Yeah, we had like one person like sponsored a chicken, and she's like, I just don't see them in your posts. And I like tried to explain, like, we really wish that we could post all the time about all our animals, but one, that's not possible. Two, like most places, if we post about anyone that's not a pig or a cow, like the algorithm just says, nope, we don't care. And so it's like
Not that many
difficult.
people see it.
Yeah, so it's like challenging. And so yeah, it's just like
We try to
very.
make cute chicken videos, and the
Yeah.
video I made of Jareth did really well.
Yeah, it's like
There's
certain
pretty
things
decent
have
about it,
done
yeah.
well, but like overall, like I can post Jenna's shadow and it will like do better than 99% of things. And like that's just unfortunately when you know your survival depends to some degree on, you know.
But she used to send us like
Yeah.
I remember a lot of messages about it.
Yeah, we would just get like constant messages and I'm gonna, you know, stop sponsoring because I, you know, I just don't feel like you're giving all your animals an equal share. And it's like, well,
also social media, like I think people really think that social media represents real life, and that somehow like because we're posting pictures of one animal more, we're spending more
that's
time
all
with
we're
the animal.
doing. Yeah.
And it's like that is like social media is not real life and does not reflect the amount of time we spend with whoever. Like I think we don't really show the dogs that much because we tend to focus on farm animals.
But like, they're like around
dogs
us
live
constantly.
With us and are around all the time. So like there's definitely does not reflect who's more important to us or anything like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like we are constantly wanting to spend more time with everyone. I mean, like.
Well, sometimes we get funnier videos of certain animals. You know, like they're just like more like easier to just take funny videos.
I mean, Jenna is my literally favorite person in the world, and you know, like.
You toast her all the time. So.
But she is like an amazing character in terms of her personality and her ability to be a butthole, and you know, she's just. She's wonderful at content because her existence is just, you know, creating drama and trauma and hilarity. So,
whereas like some of the chickens are like we know them really well and we can like see their personalities and see them doing stuff, but it's harder to get stuff that's like visually you're able to like kind of understand, you know, what's going on.
Yeah.
Be like entertaining. So it's just like when we're like think about them all the time and care about them and take care of them. So it's like in no way.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like, you know, like Miles can be sort of like very.
That's the other video we have is Miles kicking your ass the other day.
He did.
Ryan got like full on like beat up by Miles. It was priceless.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say he's great about it. But then on the other hand, like we have a chicken who likes to beat me up, but it is more likely that I will end up bloody, and it's not as good a video. You know, it doesn't. You don't really want to advertise how dangerous it can be all the time. You know, like
roosters get a really bad rap too.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm always saying, don't post videos of Sebastian beating you up. Because Ryan takes videos of it because he'll go in his coveralls that are like really thick and. You know, like, and he's gotten much better. Sebastian's finally like chilling out a little bit, I think, because you just come out there all the time and let him just do whatever. But I'm like, it's like funny, but it's also like just perpetuating the stereotype of roosters. So we don't really share.
Because like on the one hand, we do want to show, hey, they can like literally rip us open, leave us bloody, and we're gonna still love them and treat them as if you know they are just as loved as you know Jenna.
Yeah. I think that's you. I mean, which is a great perspective.
Yeah.
And then I, on the other hand, am like, oh, I just don't want people to like be like, oh yeah, another rooster that's like mean and.
Yeah. Alina says Lily attacks Manny but adores them. And then Jim Young wants.
That's funny though. The girl attacks though. Like I mean, usually our hens are pretty.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had. A girl that really pecked us. So that's funny.
I don't think so. Jim Young wants to know if you know you're adopted. Like he is here with some serious knowledge.
Jimmy?
Says,
Uncle Jimmy?
do they know they were adopted? So Mallory, your parents ever revealed to you the truth?
No, this is the first time I'm just learning this.
That's pretty traumatizing
Uncle
to
Jimmy?
learn. Mireille is going to sleep, but said, I'll have a good night. Awesome time as always.
Night.
Yeah, we're going to go to sleep as well, but thank you everybody for joining us. And we will hopefully have as splendid a night tomorrow night. And then Alina on a closing note said, Lily was abandoned at birth and has some issues, but I love my daughter.
I love Lily too. I haven't met her, but I love her.
And I think Alina is either laughing or celebrating that you just found out you were adopted. All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye.